y'all, I'm here to talk to you today about the concept of dry fire. Not everybody has all the time in the world to hit the range as many times a week as they want to. So we don't really get the live fire time that we want to all the time. But today, I'm here to talk to you about dry fire and the importance of dry fire as it relates to your marksmanship and training. And I personally think from my experience, not only as an instructor, but at the time in the Marine Corps, that dry fire is a very critical and valuable tool to your overall marksmanship and training. You can practice a lot of things just by in the comfort of your home and practice some of the techniques. Now, one of the best tools out in the marketplace today is the Mantis X. Now, many of you know the Mantis X, but the Mantis X can be used not only for dry fire, but could also be used for live fire as well. And what it does, it's an object that connects to the rail of your firearm and also Bluetooths to your phone and gives you instant feedback about what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and offers suggestions on how to correct any of those wrong things. So today we're going to show you how that works with your firearm in a dry fire environment, and a couple things that go with it to really overall round out your dry fire training. I'd like to take a moment and talk to you a little bit about the app and how it looks and works with your phone. So certainly you can go to the App Store, whichever type of phone you have, and download the Mantis X program for free. You can see on the phone here all the red dots, and the red dots in that target-like picture there show all the shots that I've taken with the Mantis. On the bottom of that, you'll see the bars and the different training sessions that I've had and the average score that it tracks. So are you progressing where you're keeping level with your training? Are you keeping up, down? What's going on there? Now, certainly don't judge my targets or my shots. Some of the shots have been taken more of in a demonstrative manner, so not all of the shots have been my best shots. But you'll see here, if I take one training session, it'll show you how many shots I've taken on the upper right corner and what the score for that shot was. And anything above a 90 is considered a good shot. Anything below a 90, there's some room for improvement. But you'll see it tells you, and my average score for that training session was a 90.4. And if I go into the training session, it will break down the details of each individual shot, from my hold movement to my trigger movement, and also track what the firearm was doing before, during, and after the break of the round. So it really gives you detailed feedback about what is happening before, during, and after the shot. And if I wanted to, I can break it down, as I had 17 shots in that particular training session. I can break it down to what happened in each individual shot and how everything progressed. So I can go back and essentially, as I like to say, autopsy what happened in my training. I'd like to show you how the Mantis looks on my particular firearm that I train with in the training environment. So you'll see here the Mantis attached to the rail of the firearm here. And then what you don't see inside is the Pink Rhino laser cartridge. Now, Pink Rhino is also made by Mantis, and they make a laser cartridge that when the hammer strikes the back of that laser cartridge round, you'll see a laser pop up, and that'll actually give you the point at which you're aiming at on the target when you're doing your dry fire. So the Mantis alone, when you're using it with that firearm, is not going to give you the feedback as to where that shot showed up on the target as you're looking at it. But when you couple the Pink Rhino laser cartridge with the Mantis, now you're really getting everything. You're getting the feedback about what's going on with your shot before, during, and after, what's working well and what's not. But then you're also getting the live feedback with that laser lighting up on that target where you actually hit on that target. So now you're getting everything. So this is how the Mantis looks on this particular firearm and how it works. Now inside again is the Pink Rhino laser cartridge. Okay, the first thing that I want to show you is simply the general training session that you can do on the Mantis. So we have the phone connected. When I hit start, there's no time. It'll just go when I go. I can present out. I can take a nice, well-aimed shot. Practice my marksmanship. Take a couple more shots. Hit that reset. And practice the steady, slow trigger squeeze in your general training session. Okay? There's other training sessions to make this a little bit more interesting and fun with the Mantis program. Now, if I show the other training sessions here, I can look at doing a time drill or a shot timer where it'll show what's the time after it hits go. So taking 5 shots, it'll show what was the total time and the average accuracy, and then also from the time that the timer went, what was my first time to the first shot on target. Now obviously in this one, I'm trying to work on marksmanship, making sure my shots are good, and making sure I'm getting a decent time. As proficiency will increase, obviously the marksmanship score will stay either consistent or go up, and then obviously time will go down. This is a good one to practice when you're trying to practice repeated shots, working that reset. So the time benchmark is all about how many shots I can take as quickly as I can while maintaining accuracy. So we'll go ahead and practice that when we'll take 5 shots on the timer. Okay, so in this one, took 5 shots, hit the time as far as the 5-shot mark. It took me 2.82 seconds in that one, and in the 5 shots, my average score is 73. Obviously, room for improvement, but the 2.82 seconds to get 5 shots off. Okay, and that's just an example of what you can do and how you can go ahead and test yourself. Okay, in this next drill, we're going to show basically reloading in battery. This is just one of the other training types or training sessions that we can do with the Mantis program and really just keep the variety in our training and practice different skills. So basically reloading in battery, I have the slide forward, I have a magazine inserted, and I want to reload and put a round on target as fast as I can. So we're going to go ahead and practice that one. Okay, that one's in 3.99 seconds. Actually, I fouled that up. Accuracy was okay, but my instinct was to rack the slide, and I had to manually override that. So that's another training point that we can do. So we can try that again, or you can do whatever you want to do in order to improve your skills. But great stuff to work not only scenario-based training, but also work your accuracy while you're doing so. So the Mantis gear is a great training aid. It works individually or when you couple it with a couple different items made by Mantis or Pink Rhino. They really round out your home training practice, again, whether it be live fire or dry fire. So if you look at the Mantis by itself, it retails for $150. But here at TRB, if you actually couple that with the laser training cartridge, that goes for $180. So you're getting a few bucks off the retail price of not only the Mantis but also the laser training cartridge. And then if you get the deluxe combo package, we'll actually put in the Pink Rhino training snap caps, so the 9mm snap caps with the laser cartridge and the Mantis itself for $200. So really you're saving the better part of $40 off the total package for that total combo. So if you have any questions, please inquire directly with us. Call, email, or visit our online store and let us know, and we're happy to help you with your Mantis purchases.